And we're off. But you knew that, didn't you? Time for work. Looks like my neighbors are up. So they got really odd hours. There's a new couple just bought the house next door. Well, next door. Across the street, I guess, more accurate. Anyway, met them both. Very nice. They got a nice little dog. They don't have any kids that I've seen. But they keep odd hours. It's kind of, I don't know, kind of weird. Anyway, like I said, I've met them both now, talked to them, but yeah. So today's my cardiologist appointment. I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to it being over. Not that I'm anxious or anything. I just am ready to be done with this week. Yeah. So the good news yesterday was Walt does not need to start dialysis right away. His kidney function numbers actually were the same as the last time they checked him. I believe it was 6 months ago. Might have been 4 months ago, but yeah, either way. No decline. Still looking at the blood pressure being a touch high and a couple little things here and there that haven't changed, but which means they just haven't gotten worse. So dialysis is not a dire need at the moment. But he did narrow the time. He wants to check him again in 2 months, which is fine. That means labs again, but this time he wants us to actually come down to Anderson and have an in-person office visit after the labs. So, also the VA, if I may have not already mentioned about the VA ignoring the limb alert band and jabbing the hell out of his arm. Dr. Kramer's office examined it, ultrasound, checked it out, said it looks like that he avoided any kind of damage there, so that's good. But if he were to start dialysis tomorrow, then they would probably need to go back in there and tighten things up a little bit, whatever the hell that means. He said they could put some coils on it, blah, blah, blah. You know, I mean, come on, dude. Just tell me. You got to come back in. That's good. That's all you got to say. But anyway. So for now, it's all good. Don't have to stress about that. And time permitting today, I think I'm going to go to a chiropractor. A different one. Not the one that's got me all wonky in my left hip. But my neck and upper back, shoulder area, it just takes a beating from my exercise. No Diet Dew this morning. Diet Cherry Coke. Thought I had a Dew in the fridge and I didn't. But that's the end of my caffeine till after the heart doctor. Don't need to go in there revving it up for him. I have no idea what to expect. My primary doctor, when I told him who my appointment was with, he said, "Oh, good. He's older and has more experience," or however he worded it. He said, "'Cause you'll be complicated." Which I can only assume means if you hear the terms overweight, 52-year-old diabetic, arrhythmia, murmur, you're going to probably get a different picture of me than hopefully what I present. As far as those things go, I'm pretty fit. I don't know anybody that exercises quite like I do. There may be those who exercise more or harder, but I'm more consistent than anybody I know. And I eat reasonably well, other than the fact that I eat too much and don't lose weight. But whatever. So we'll see what he has to say. They might. I'm gonna guess they might want to do another ablation. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do other than tell me to lose weight. Plant-based diet. Fuck you with your plant-based diet. I don't want to eat vegetables all the damn time. I like vegetables, but I like meat too. All right, I'm almost at the workhouse. I got to go. I'll talk to you later. All right, here we go again. Off to the doctor. Cardiologist. I'm sure my blood pressure will be high. Walt's driving me crazy. I could use a beer. It's 10:40 and I could use a beer. Oh well. So I don't know what to expect from this. We'll see what they got to say, and then when I'm done, if I feel like I've got time, I'm gonna run a couple errands, get to stay out of the house for a little while. You ever just have those days where it's like, he's probably not being any different than normal, but to me today it's just more aggravating. Yeah. So be it. Could be worse. Alright, so I'm done at the cardiologist, and I am also done at the chiropractor. Yes, in spite of my bad experience with Dr. Cipriani, I am going to another chiropractor. This one makes a lot more sense and doesn't rely on a gimmick or a YouTube channel. So, first visit went well. I'm anxious to see how subsequent visits go, and hopefully have a little more relief. I don't have anything necessarily wrong that you can really pinpoint, and nothing that you would say was accident related or any of that, other than what Cipriani did to my hip. But I just have a lot of tightness and I really don't know what you would call it. It's just a result of my my exercise is hard on my upper back and anterior shoulder, or I should say posterior shoulder, neck area, and I'm paying for it. It's literally. So actually, I mean, I hate to be knee-jerk reacting here, but kind of feel better already. He popped me a few different ways with some of his gadgets, and yeah, so I will probably see him again Monday if I'm able to get over here. That's the goal. Did not know that if you sign up for their wellness plan on your first visit, you get 3 additional visits. So I have 7 visits to use over the next month, which is kind of nice. I will take full advantage of that and go from there. So now I'm at Target. Surprise, surprise, more prescriptions to pick up. And once again, we'll go from there. Oops, I guess I should have stopped that, shouldn't I? Okay, so I am almost home. I just left Verizon. When's the last time you went and looked at new phones? Excuse me. It's been a while for me. I am making this video that you're watching on a Galaxy S9. S9. So the new one is the S22. No, they haven't gone completely in numerical order, but nonetheless, we've moved on from a 9 to a 22. So I have a feeling that the gentleman who helped me at the store, he was either feeding me some real bullshit, or he's probably not going to be at his job very long. If you're in the market for a new phone, what I might suggest is that you save your pennies and you buy it outright from the manufacturer, not from the service provider. So if I were to buy the S22 outright from Verizon, it was going to be $825. That same exact phone, unlocked direct from Samsung, is $515. Just so you know, just something to think about. And it may come to you with a 4G chip, and Verizon will gladly upgrade your chip to a 5G at no cost. So why anybody would buy the phone from the service provider is beyond me. They're about a month away from having a new model, so the S22 will not be the newest model in about a month, and I don't care. That's part of the reason the price is different, I guess, but Verizon doesn't recognize that. At least they haven't yet. And I'm just going to hold off a little bit until some things happen financially that I'm waiting on. Not win the Powerball or anything, but some stuff that should be coming my way soon. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. I thought that was kind of interesting. Buy your phone from the manufacturer, not the service provider. Yeah, sounds like a good plan to me. We'll find out, I guess.
Locked in. Him and Russell Wilson are locked in. Yes, Eaton.
But see, the Russell Wilson thing is kind of interesting to me because obviously this year has been a disaster.
Yeah.
But you couldn't still sit and look as a coach and looking at, I don't know, which job do I want, see some value with Russell Wilson where, all right, we're locked into this deal, but he is a dude who's gotten there. He's climbed the mountain once, almost twice.
Yeah.
He's, a 9-time Pro Bowler or whatever. There's value there with him?
I think so. But he's 34. They gave up a ton, so you're not going to be able to use draft picks here. What was the issue this year? Because they did have some skill position players.
Well, they said the issue
was
the coach.
Yeah, okay. Well, Sean Payton would certainly be an upgrade there. But I'm wondering about Arizona. Because right now, Cliff Kingsbury hasn't been given the, hey, you're back next year, that vote of confidence. And Arizona has the 4th pick in the draft. Yes, Tom.
What about one Sean for another Sean if McVay decides he's moving into broadcasting?